Shortcuts, remember, shortcuts only lead you to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take a shortcut to succeed in life. Yo, what's going on, man? You got Mr. Kyrie back in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen y'all in a while, man. I want to come and just drop what been simmering on me, you know, for some time now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my subscribers, man. I think I got 35 subscribers. 3 and 5 with an 8, you get you a great 8, man. Shout out to everybody, man, who tuned in, who give me a listening ear, man, and just allow me to give you something to think about, man. Put something on your brain. And today I'm gonna dive in right in. And first I wanna take my hat off, you know, to all the men out there. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, that's putting their best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Carrying the weight of the man, you know what I'm saying? Carrying the families, you know what I'm saying? Going out, trying to provide for your family, you know what I'm saying? You're going hard on your 9 to 5 in your entrepreneurship, man, or trading or whatever you're doing, man. But I know you're doing it for a greater purpose than yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it, you know, to have something and to create something, you know, for your sons and your daughters, you know what I'm saying, or your parents, or whatever you doing it for. But that's what I'm gonna dive into, man. Me personally, I know, and a lot of y'all can relate, you know what I'm saying? We may be cut, you know, from the same sweater, from the same cloth, but you know, with me, I just realized that man, I wanted to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be noticed. I wanted to be appreciated. Yeah, I wanted to be noticed. I wanted to be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be, and I'm speaking from I'm looking hindsight, like I'm thinking back and I'm thinking present, you know what I'm saying, and future. You know what I'm saying? So to all my guys out there, it's very important that we be attentive to the main purpose of why we doing, or the main cause of why we doing what we doing, right? I'm sitting down in my office and I'm just reading, and it came across that a lot of the problems, I ain't gonna use problems, a lot of the circumstances that come up in our lives are fine in the fine print that no one really likes to read. And what I mean is, I was going hard to, whether I wanted to admit it or not, to be appreciated, to be noticed, to be looked at as, you know, that's my son, or you know, that was one of the main reasons why I was going so hard to not lack, you know what I'm saying, to fulfill that void that was inside. And that void, to be transparent, that was inside was, you gonna see me, not in an arrogant way, but ain't nobody there to help me, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And when you take on that mindset, you leave room for your wound. Think about this, son. When I was younger, right, I came in the house, my mom was at work, and I came in the house from playing by 8 o'clock. I think it was getting dark early, so I came in the house by 8 o'clock. It had got dark, and I realized, dang, I got a project due tomorrow. And it was something like a tornado project where you take the bottle and you cut the bottle and it was some type of project pertaining to a bottle, right? So I took a Sprite bottle and I went to cutting, but when I went to cutting, it slipped. The knife slipped, and when I went to cut it, I cut between my index finger. I don't know if you can see it, but I still got the wound. I cut between my index finger and my thumb, and I went to bleeding real bad. So I just, I ran cold water on it, and I just kind of just pressed on it, and pressed on it, and pressed on it, and pressed on it, and pressed on it. But I never told anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like nursed the wound on my own. And that's kind of what I'm talking about right now. Like, a lot of our men problems comes from, our fathers leaving, our fathers just not being there. I ain't gonna say as they should, because even if a father be there as he should, you still don't want to make that your God. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a place where only God can feel within us, and it can't be replaced by nothing but God and the facing of your wound. So I'm coming to you guys to help you guys face a wound or two. That way, you know what I'm saying, you can become a wholer man, a healthier man, you know what I'm saying, other than just being successful and stacking your chips up and all of that. Because to be honest, I'm grateful that I had a pause moment and I didn't rise to success with that void, because who knows what that could have led to. You know what I'm saying? So because keep in mind, I was willing to replace that with success, but keep in mind, success wasn't gonna aid my problem. Big time. Success wasn't gonna aid my problem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful at this current moment because I didn't rise to a certain pinnacle, you know what I'm saying, with that still in me. I rather aid it now. Therefore, I'm able to responsibly manage, you know what I'm saying, the responsibilities that comes, with the next level. And I can, but it's not healthy to try to manage a successful business or a successful career with that aiding on the inside, because it would always boil over into, what you're doing, whether you're leading people or whether you're out in the world and you managing people or you managing your family, will always boil up. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be the best example for my little man, you know what I'm saying, for my baby girl and for my wife as well. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the wife, you know what I'm saying, just being patient with me as I go through this journey, you know what I'm saying, that the big God has put me on, you know what I'm saying. And I'm just taking time out today to just bring it to you all, you know what I'm saying, to see what you all can chew on and get a little bit out of. But more of the story is today is that let's aid the real problem. Let's not cover it with being successful or so-called successful, because if you think about it, once you arrive and you still have that void, then you still missing something. And all of that is that void that you ran from in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So big time, we ain't running no more, big time. All my big times who tuning in, you know what I'm saying, all the guys who coming through hollering at big time, you know what I'm saying, I encourage you to go ahead and aid the problem. You know what I'm saying? The problem really ain't you being great, because you are already great. You know what I'm saying? I just want to reassure you that you are somebody. You know what I'm saying? You are accepted. You are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You are valued. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that you are valued, you are appreciated, you are welcome. You know what I'm saying? And just to not get off subject, but if you think about the younger guys, they want to be accepted. Think about when we were coming up, we just wanted to be accepted. So we'll take bad advice over good advice, because at the end of the day, we just want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? We really want to be owned by somebody holding us accountable, because we rather, if the guys on the block shun you for being a good guy, or they shun you for taking good advice from your stepdad or OG, then you know what I'm saying, then we shy to what we feel like is cool. Man, you a good boy, man. You ain't man. Man, you going to class, man. You ain't rocking with us, man. We finna skip out, man. We finna woo de woo. So you thinking at that time, shoot, man, I'm down with that too. I'm on that too. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times our younger guys fall a victim, you know what I'm saying, to that. I did, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's, you can see it now with the younger guys coming up, they fall into it too, but they all just want to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? They all just want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like deep down inside, we all want that. You know what I'm saying? Whether our father gave it to us or not, you know what I'm saying? It's still something in us that want to be appreciated, that want to be valued, that want to be, we are created to have dominion over the earth. That's who we are. So we gonna be successful anyways. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, for as paying attention to those wounds that are there, that we're constantly running from, thinking our ideal job gonna make up for it, and you get your ideal job just to realize that it's still there. You know what I'm saying? So listen big time, you him, you know what I'm saying, but don't forget to see about him. You know what I'm saying? You got to see about him. A lot of our men, they go out, you know what I'm saying, not really feeling appreciated, not really feeling love, not really feeling that, because they never really took time and aided it. They gave it to their kids and to their family and to their wife, but they never really took time to receive it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point of this video, man. You know what I'm saying? Take time, aid yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Really jump down to the nitty gritty, man, to know that you are loved, you are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You are valued. You know what I'm saying? You got a brother right here, big time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big time here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a brother from the same struggle. You know what I'm saying? Just to jump back real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all roll out. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna hold y'all too long, but when I came up, I had an older brother. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably about 13, maybe 13 years older than me, and I had a bigger sister. I think she might 10 years older than me. But my brother, he graduated from high school, and he shot off to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister. I think she got up to like maybe 11th grade or something like that, and she got into some extracurricular activities. She ain't finished, but she ended up catching a bid. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up, it was just me. It was just me. So of course you look for that brother relationship or something to cling on to. You know what I'm saying? And I clinged on to, you know what I'm saying, a group of guys that I looked at as my brother. You know what I'm saying? But they had blood brothers. You know what I'm saying? So of course their relationship, was more different. But I longed to have that brother relationship that I didn't really have. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say that, I'm saying all that to say that it's important. It's important to look out for your brother, man. It's important to look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm being transparent, being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? To what the average brother goes through. And a lot of times we cling to women, but women can't help you. I mean, they can assist you. You know what I'm saying? They are there to be a helpmeet for you in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? In the world, but as far as dealing with them real deal issues, you know what I'm saying, you only can get that from a man. And I think a lot of men really don't be transparent enough with you know what I'm saying, with other brothers and other young men, you know what I'm saying, with being patient with them. You got to be patient with them because we coming from different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying. But I just want to reiterate, you know what I'm saying, that whether you grew up with your father, whether you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you're still wanted, you're still accepted, and most of all, God sees you and he see what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, he see how hard you're going, you know what I'm saying, he see, your intentions, he see your pure, he see your motive, he see all of that. So I encourage you to keep being true, you know what I'm saying, maintain your integrity, you know what I'm saying, shortcuts, remember, shortcuts only lead you to the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to take a shortcut to succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, remember, it's probably only to aid what you're missing. So really take a deep look into yourself. See how you really feel. You know what I'm saying? See what really keeps coming up in your life. And just kind of pay attention, man, so you can identify the wound, you know what I'm saying, and get help with your wound. God heals. You know what I'm saying? Jesus died. He was wounded, you know what I'm saying, for our transgressions, you know what I'm saying? Every wound, you know what I mean, symbolize what we're experiencing. But Jesus is a healer, man. Take time, go to the healer, man, and take it to him, how you feeling, what you're feeling, you know what I'm saying. Look at your problems, look at your situation head on, don't run from it, you know what I'm saying. Don't try to cover it up, don't cover the wound up without really being attentive to it, you know what I'm saying. You just gonna get this money, saying you just gonna be successful, saying you just gonna go buy all this here stuff, thinking it's gonna really aid your wound. It ain't gonna really take care of that wound, you know what I'm saying. Only way you can really heal your wound, you know what I'm saying, is to face it head on and know exactly, you know what I'm saying, be truthful about what happened, you know what I'm saying, with your dad, you know what I'm saying, with your father figure in your life, or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, and really just take that to the big God and really be transparent about it and let him come in and do the work. You know what I'm saying? We can't do the work. You see how we try to do the work. We try to go get the money. You know what I'm saying? We try to go be successful as we can, which, like I told you, you're going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? If you coming on this channel, you're going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about being successful. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this advice is for myself. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't talking nothing to y'all that I ain't practicing myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking time to really just aid my wound and really examine why I do certain things, and you know what I'm saying, why I feel like I got to do it all myself and I don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying, and all this here, I'm good ain't good enough, and all this here that a lot of this stuff that I built in myself, you know what I'm saying, that's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? I need help, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to go out here and prove to nobody that I'm this and I'm that, you know what I'm saying. God sees me and he know, you know what I'm saying, and in due time, you know what I'm saying, he gonna put you where you need to be, you know what I'm saying. Keep your integrity intact, stay sharp, big time. Hey, and I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Yes, sir. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man, for coming in here hollering that big time. And yeah, y'all stay safe out there, man. Much love, and remember, shortcuts only lead you to the graveyard. Take care of yourself, young man. Take care of yourself, brother. Take care of yourself, big time. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, keep growing, and remember, you are somebody. Yes, sir.